Not again. This time Lenny and his gang, the Nutcrackers, know for certain their stash has been stolen. When last we saw them, they had moved Big Mama, their mother lode, to a secret location. Welcome to the Tales of Zeke and Elliot, Parables Worth Pondering. Zeke and Elliot are two frogs that have many adventures around Bigger's Pond. I'm Kelly. Join us today as we unshell the story, Pistachio.
It takes a leap of faith, but that's a step worth taking. If the path we face is the one God's making, when He says go, we won't be alone. Let's take a leap of faith.
The music was hopping at the Stompin' Stump. There was a new band on stage and they were playing a lively tune. One particular musician had captured the attention of Lenny, who was sitting atop a toadstool. His beady eyes stared with admiration at the beautiful blonde squirrel who was playing the loveliest tune on her small flute. Just then she turned, looked right at him, and winked. He nearly fell off his stool.
You okay, boss? Someone push you?
Where is he? We'll take care of him.
Hush, Walnut.
Oh, Mama. Did you see that?
See what? I don't see nothing.
Anything. You don't see anything.
Huh?
Never mind.
She the most beautiful creature I've ever seen.
Who is?
Yeah, boss. Who?
What? Who what?
The most beautiful creature.
The one that winked at ya?
I thought you said you didn't see anything.
Nothing.
What?
Never mind.
Oh, brother.
Time to go, gang. Things are winding down around here, and we've got some business to tend to.
You gonna steal some kids' lunch money?
Gonna send some poor creature over the falls?
Frighten that cranky old badger?
Steal the school teacher's spectacles?
Oh, that's a good one.
What is wrong with you two? We ain't doing any of that. I need to pick up my laundry from that rodent with all the pups.
You referring to Mrs. Mouse?
Bingo. I'm not so good with names.
I'll say he just called out bingo.
Oh, brother.
Oh, jeez,
brother.
Wally.
Are you serious,
Are
Wally?
you ridiculous?
The gang of squirrels was headed past the ice cream counter as Zeke stepped away from it. Lenny and Zeke smacked into one another, and Zeke almost dropped his cone of Ruby's flavor of the day, leeches and cream.
Out of my way, frog legs. Oh, come on, Lenny. You know my name by now. It's Zeke. Don't get your freckles in a fit, jumping jack. We were just...
Hello there, fellas. Recommend any ice cream flavors? I'm kind of new around here.
Lenny?
What's wrong with him? He's doing it again.
Doing what?
It's like he can't talk.
Boss, snap out of it. Come on. What's wrong?
Ice cream. I love ice cream.
Boss, that sounds like you're pretty important.
He is. And what's it to you, Blondie?
Yeah.
See you around, boss.
The bushy-tailed blonde squirrel walked away and gave a little wave back towards Lenny. The gang looked to their leader and then back at the female squirrel and felt an uneasy feeling coming over them. What had gotten into Lenny? The next day, as they were walking through the woods, Lenny was droning on about the girl he'd met last night.
And have you seen those ears? Aren't they the most beautiful ears you've ever laid eyes on?
What's so special about her?
Everything.
But you don't even know her.
Know who?
Isn't that?
Shh. You here in the woods.
Oh, no, not again.
Should we call Dr. Bod?
Definitely.
So you're the big boss around here? You got a name, big fella?
Yes?
Tell her your name, boss. His name is Lenny. And yes, he's the boss around here.
Well, I just popped by to leave this little message for you.
For me?
That's right, for you. Hope to see you again soon. Looking forward to your reply, boss.
That's Lenny to you. What's her name?
I smell trouble.
And I smell perfume.
It's the envelope.
What does it say, boss?
Boss, you okay?
What? Huh? Of course I'm okay. Who said I'm not okay?
You keep acting strange every time that bushy-tailed gal comes around you.
It's like you're hypnotized.
Who, me? Forget about it.
You gonna read that letter?
Of course I am. Back up and give me some privacy.
Yes, boss.
Lenny opened the envelope and little daisy petals fell out. He cleared his throat and began to read.
Hello, boss. I realize you run things around here, but I'm about to change things for the better.
You see, I'll be in charge from now on. Yes, you read that right. I will be in charge. I've got some new plans for the gang. Almond, walnut, hazelnut, Peanut.
What is this? What kind of letter is this?
What's she talking about?
I don't know. Let me finish.
But what does she mean?
You heard the boss. Let him finish.
I've got new plans for the club. You ever notice that your gang has similar
names, but yours is out of place? I, on the other hand, have the perfect name as their new leader. We'll get to that later. I need a small favor from you, Lenny. I have something you need, and you have something I want. I am currently in possession of a very large stash of nuts that I believe you consider of great value.
The mother lode? She's holding the mother lode for ransom?
How? No one knows but us.
Can I talk?
Yeah,
Sorry,
boss.
Go
Yes,
ahead.
boss.
You relinquish your control over the nutcrackers, and I'll keep your little secret about your life before the nutcrackers. I may even give you most of the stash back. I'll need some of it to smooth things over with the gang.
Aw, she's got some nerve.
Thinking we'd ever follow her.
Or that the boss would ever just hand us over.
Right, boss?
I don't think I have much choice. She laid out a pretty good plan, and she knows about, my past.
You can't be serious.
You can't give up, boss.
Is this a good secret or a bad secret?
What secret?
Tell us what's happening.
That fuzzy-tailed female got our stash, and she's
Got some nerve telling us what to do.
We're gonna fix her good, ain't we, boss?
Boss? Where's he going?
Better give him some space. Let's all head over to the hiding spot and see if we can find the thief.
Where's he going? What's going to happen?
us.
Where's he
would
going?
Never. Oh, that blondie. She's making me...
While the gang headed off to check their hideout, Zeke and Elliot were hunting the woods for night crawlers. They turned over rock after rock, gathering the squirmy bait and placing them into a metal bucket.
Over here, Zeke. I found the mother lode.
Oh, yeah, you did? Look at that. We're going to be eating good for weeks with these.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, stop eating our bait.
Quiet, you thieves!
Hand him over.
Yeah, what they said.
What?
Huh?
Oh, boy. Not again.
We heard you talking about our stash.
So now you collect worms and nuts?
Yeah. Wait. I mean, do we?
Let me do the talking, Wally. You too. We heard you talking about the mother lode.
We were talking about the night crawlers we found.
Likely story.
Want to see them?
Oh,
Ew,
that is
worms.
gross. Get that away
Gonna
from me.
catch some fish with these tonight.
You're welcome to join us if you want.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Wally, focus. We're hunting bigger fish here.
Really? What are you looking for? Largemouth bass? Bluegill? Channel catfish?
Crappie? Oh, that's some good eating.
Not too many bass around here, and stay out of the bait, Elliot.
Boy, howdy, they all sound good. What time do we eat?
Walnut.
Sorry, guys, not today. Can I get a rain check?
It's an open invitation.
Quiet. We're not fishing at all. We're trying to help the boss. He's in trouble.
Lenny? What's happened to Lenny?
He get caught throwing some creature into another pit?
Real cute, hop along.
Sheesh, tough crowd.
They seem really upset, Zeke.
You think?
Come on, Elliot, let's get going. They don't want any help from us.
It's not like you'd help us anyway. Let's go, gang.
Wait. Is Lenny really in trouble?
He's being blackmailed to give up the gang.
Wait, you're serious?
By who?
Don't tell them our business.
Maybe we can help. Is Lenny hurt?
Who's doing this to him?
Some bushy-tailed female named Pistachio. Says she's the gang leader now.
Oh, that makes more sense. She has a nut name. You all have nut names.
Zeke, probably not the time.
She says she knows some secret of Lenny's and she'll tell if he doesn't do what she says. She's holding our stash for ransom.
We're on our way there now to find her.
What were you going to do if you did?
We don't know yet. Lenny isn't thinking right, and he's just giving up.
Must be some secret.
That doesn't sound like Lenny, to give up so easily.
Hey guys, am I interrupting something?
Great. Now the whole pond's gonna know what's going on.
You don't have to worry about me. I was trying to find Zeke and Elliot to see if I could go fishing with them. I didn't hear anything about a great big secret in that beautiful blonde squirrel that played at the Stompin' Stump. No one will hear a word from me.
Thank you, Nash. You can still go fishing with us, but we've run into a snag here.
Lenny's in trouble and needs our help.
In trouble? How? Are we all in trouble? Should we run for our lives?
No, Nash, not like that.
He's being blackmailed by that squirrel you were talking about.
Oh, I could have told you she was trouble. You could see it in her eyes.
Us too.
Ooh.
We're trying to think of a way we can help.
Boys, you leave this to me. We girls are going to formulate a plan over here, and then we're going to rescue Lenny.
You got a plan?
Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
What's happening?
I don't think we should ask.
I'm getting scared.
Me too.
Fake, all of it. Oh. She's wearing a piece, I can guarantee it.
Get him.
Yeah. All right, here's what we're going to do.
Just past the big oak grew a cluster of mushrooms that hid a cave. If you walked through the shadowy hole, it suddenly became a maze of different hallways that led to one large room. The room was lit by tiny candles made of beeswax, and in the center of the room was a huge pile of nuts.
Knock, knock. Anyone home in here?
And who might you be?
My name is Nash. I heard about your coup taking over the nutcrackers. Gotta say, that was brilliant. It's about time that guy paid his due.
Do tell. He's stealing from you?
Worse than that, he kidnapped me and then threw my friend into a pit. After that, he destroyed my place down by the docks. He blamed both of us for stealing his stash, and we never ever laid a hand on it.
Wow. Sounds like you've got a score to settle.
Sure do. So here I am.
Here you are what?
I'm here to help you get what you want.
And why should I trust you?
No reason. But if I were you, I'd want an extra hand. His gang is pretty tough.
Those nut brains? I can handle them.
Hey, no skin off my back. I can just sit and watch the action from afar with a bowl of popcorn.
There's not going to be any action. I know his little secret. He will just show up and hand over his gang and then scurry off to hide with his burnt tail between his legs.
Burnt tail?
It's an inside joke, dear. None of your concern.
Well, if you change your mind and you need help, just holler. Big Al's a pretty tough opponent, and I don't see him falling in line with you over Lenny. And if Big Al isn't on board, neither will the other three be.
Wait a minute. You may have a point there. How do I know I can trust you? What assurances can you give me?
Nothing tangible, but everyone around here knows what Lenny and his gang did to me and my friends. You can ask them. Ruby will know. And Esther down at Lilypad Station, they tore her place up good too. In fact, maybe I can get her to join us. We could be a whole new gang. Girls only.
Are you always this talkative?
Usually more.
I was afraid of that. The two of us will be fine. We don't need any other help. Once the job is done, you can go back to doing whatever it is you do.
Deal. So what do you got on Lenny? I mean, you gotta know something pretty personal about him for him to lay down and just give up.
You all think he's pretty tough, don't you?
Yeah, he's Lenny, leader of the Nutcrackers.
He hasn't always been head of the Nutcrackers. Once upon a time, he was the ringleader of the famous Jumping Beans.
What kind of ring was that? They stash beans instead of nuts?
Not hardly. When I say ring, I mean circus ring. Performers. He and his troupe were named the Jumping Beans because they performed acrobatics in a traveling circus.
You're joking!
Look, I even found an old poster along with a newspaper clipping. You could say I'm a professional secret gatherer. When I see something I want, I gather all the dirt I can and hold it over their head till they give in.
That's pretty rotten.
I thought you said you were in.
Oh, I'm in. Lenny deserves it. They all do. Can I see the poster? Would you look at that? Traveling circus featuring world-renowned performers. The Jumping Beans. No way. Get out. Lenny is named Lentils? Oh, this is too good. And the rest of the troupe is Pinto, Navy, Lima, and Kidney. Oh, I love this. I wish I could have seen them.
You having fun there, Pipsqueak?
How did you get in here?
You didn't know there was a back entrance, did you? That's why I'm the boss.
Is that so? Are you forgetting your little secret? I can share it with everyone now if you'd like. Or we can continue as planned.
Who cares about some old secret? Keeping it isn't worth losing your friends, Lenny.
What friends?
Us.
We're more than your gang, boss.
You wouldn't be after you heard the secret.
Let's let them decide. Once there was a famous acrobat.
That's enough. You're not going to harm our friend.
Stay back, all of you, or I'll burn the whole stash with this candle. You better back up. Lenny isn't fond of fire, are you, Lenny?
Fire? Did you see fire?
What's wrong, boss? You're stuttering again.
Lentils here had a pretty bad run-in with a ring of fire. Now let me think. What are the details? Oh, here, let me just read the article. World-renowned circus goes up in a ball of flames. The fire is blamed on one of its performers, who is believed to have tripped. The troupe was performing a new daredevil act through a ring of fire. Lentils, the troupe leader, became skittish while doing his jump and tripped, causing his tail to burst into flames. The flying squirrel ran, squealing, from end to end of the tent, igniting everything in sight. Pandemonium broke out in the crowd, who escaped without harm, but the event left the circus tent in ash. The Jumping Beans broke up, and its leader has not been found to comment.
Bet you that was
You got what you want. I'm leaving.
Boss.
Oh, no.
Come back, boss. We didn't mean nothing by it.
Are you happy now, Pistachio?
For now, till I find something else I want. Here, Nash, hold this candle while I put away my evidence.
Sure thing, boss. Mind if I see them once more, just for another laugh?
Sure, but I need them back. I always hang on to these things in case I need them again.
I've got a better idea. I'll let Zeke hold on to them while I hang on to this candle.
What's the big idea? You're not double-crossing me, are you, Nash?
Nope. I was never with you to begin with. Told you if I chatted her up long enough, she'd believe me. Never fails.
You better give that back. Give it back. Ugh.
Elliot was posted outside while the others carried out the plan inside. He hadn't been waiting long when he saw Lenny exit with shoulders slumped.
Lenny, how did it go? Did the plan work? Where is everyone?
Oh, the plan where your friend Nash joined my enemy? Or how about the one where everyone was laughing at my secret? If that was the plan, it went perfectly.
No, that was sort of the plan, but it's all fake. It's not real. Nash was just getting on her good side.
Well then, I guess it didn't work, because she got the mother load and the gang inside.
Fire! Oh, help!
See? Listen to that. They're in there making jokes.
I don't think that's a joke. Look, there's smoke coming from the hideout.
Help! There's a fire!
We're stuck inside.
Help!
Help! There's a fire!
Where's Zeke? Where's Nash?
They must be still inside. What happened?
They were scuffling over the candle and the paper's caught on fire. It's spreading.
Some of the roof caved in during the scuffle, and I think they're stuck.
Come on, Lenny, we have to help them.
I don't know if I can. I'm afraid.
Me too, but God will be with us.
What if I get blamed?
I don't know, but they need our help.
Okay, Lenny. Time to prove you can be brave. Let's go.
Elliot and Lenny headed into the cavern to find their friends. Lenny held up the ceiling that was threatening to come down, while Elliot showed the way to the entrance. All of them collapsed on the ground, choking and gulping in the clean air.
You saved us, Elliot!
You too, Lenny.
Thank you!
Thank you.
Hey, where's Blondie?
As soon as she came out of the cave, she headed that way.
With a tail tucked between her legs.
Yeah, good riddance.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, Mr. Mouse held a ceremony honoring the courageous frog and squirrel who had braved the flames to rescue their friends.
Today we have gathered to celebrate bravery. It has been said that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Elliot, Lenny, please step forward. Your community wishes to honor you today, to thank you for those you rescued. You must have felt fear as you faced the fire, but you walked into it despite what it could mean for yourselves. That took courage. As a token of our appreciation, we would like to award each of you a medal engraved with Joshua 1:9. I would like to read this Bible verse. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. On behalf of Bicker's Pond, Elliot, Lenny, thank you.
Look at us, Lenny. It's almost like we're pals.
We done here? This makes me a little uncomfortable.
Oh, come on. You got to stick around for the food. I thought maybe we could call a truce.
Plus, Ruby made you something special. Nutter pecan. No thanks, frog legs. Really?
It's okay, Zeke. I'm used to it now. I kind of like it. I think we've discovered another secret of Lenny's.
I think you're right. Nicknames means he likes us. Zip it, you two. Let's try this ice cream. You coming, gang?
Sure thing, boss.
Yeah, boss, come in.
Sure thing, boss.
All right, Wally.
That's gonna
You
be
better knock it off. I'll put you right back in that corner.
Stop putting me in the corner!
Wally, behave yourself.
I just wanted to come here today and get some ice
All right. Wally.
In our story today, Pistachio was the enemy of Lenny and his gang. I'm sure Lenny would have liked to have left Pistachio behind. After all, she was cruel to him and had tormented him. In Matthew 5, Jesus taught us to act differently to those who hurt us. He said, "You have been taught to love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you this, love your enemies, pray for those who torment you and persecute you. In so doing, you become children of your Father in heaven. He, after all, loves each of us, good and evil, kind and cruel."
Welcome to Insightful Information with Lenny and Wally. Hey, Wally, did you notice all the squirrel names today? Most of our squirrels are named after nuts, like almond, walnut, hazelnut, peanut.
And pistachio is a nut. Oh, I'm looking online. There's cashews. Oh, wait. That's technically a legume, which is a bean, isn't it? Okay. This website says a legume is any plant that bears its fruit inside a pod. Thus, all beans are considered a legume. But not all legumes are considered beans. What does that mean? Cool beans, if you ask me.
Right. Okay. Speaking of beans, that was really neat how my other gang was all named after beans.
I didn't know there was so many types of beans. What were they again? Pinto, navy, kidney? That's funny. Wait, there's a black turtle bean and a cranberry bean. A flagolola. I can't pronounce what this paper says. What is that?
Never mind, kids. Beans and nuts both have a lot of protein. Eat your beans and nuts.
Unless you're allergic, then you don't want to do that. Look at this. There's also black beans and black-eyed peas, which are also called garbanzo beans. Oh, I love saying garbanzo.
Okay, yeah, Wally, we got
There's
it.
great
Wally,
white northern beans, which makes
I'm not
some
asking,
really
I'm telling you,
soup.
Wally.
Okay,
You better
now
stop.
I want some soup, beans, and cornbread.
Thanks for listening today. If you enjoy these stories, please like and review us on your favorite podcast app and share us with your friends. You can also check us out at ZekeandElliot.com, where you can support us and find our newsletter. And remember, all donations are tax deductible. This is the last episode in Season 2, so be sure you've subscribed to the Tales of Zeke and Elliot so you don't miss a single episode. We look forward to meeting with you again for Season 3. Until then, when God leads, don't be afraid to take your next leap of faith.
Lenny, here we go. Let's do this. How you doing? Yeah?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hey, Wally, I'm not talking to you.
Hey, I thought you were talking to me.
I know how you're doing, Wally.
That's some good eating. So is this bait.
Lenny was drooling. Lenny was doning.
Reading's hard.
It is. Especially after 9 o'clock.
Yeah.